All right, welcome back. So the application part of this question states that we should type your surname and first name in the first row and fill in the scores for first, second, and third term. Note, use the number between zeros and 100 to fill the score. So I'm going to use my name first. So I have Kayode as surname, then Moses. Then first term, let's assume 80%, 80, then 19. Now, the second question says type additional record for the remaining 5 students showing their surname, first name, and their score for each term. So good, we are through with this part, and the next thing to do is what is the total score of student in first term. The total score of student in first term. What is the total score of student in first term? Now, not individual student. Were to be individual student, what I need to do is to create another column here, but they said total score. The total score for all students in first term. Total score of students in first term. That's question C here. So I need to go to first term. This is it. How do I get total? But to indicate, you need to indicate that you are actually calculating total score. If you feel like to leave a space in between or not. But let's just move on. So total score, I can put here total score. Total score. Then I move here. How do we calculate the total score? Equal to whenever we have the calculation in Excel, we insert the equal to sign. So equal to sum, 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 you open bracket. This is the function. You have other ways you can calculate this. I'll just select from this, highlight all the cells, and I'll close the bracket, then I press enter. So the total score for first term is 500. 500. If I don't do it this way, there are other ways to do it. I can just insert the equal to sign, equal to, then I click on the first cell, plus this, plus the next cell. Just that way, you keep pressing plus, and then at the end you press enter, and you still have the same answer. Please do not use calculator. Go to sum. Let's go with that. Sum. Then you open bracket, you just select, highlight everything, not to take most of your time. You press enter, and that is the total score. The question D is, what is the total score of students in third term? Still on the same row. So third term, we click on it. We use the same formula, equal to sum, open bracket, just highlight everything, close bracket, and then press enter. Now, question E. What is the formula for calculating the sum for second term? We are asked to show the formula. If you do the same thing, sum this way, and you highlight everything, and you expect it to show the formula, you were asked to show the formula. If you press enter, there is calculation. But we don't want to calculate anything. We just want to show them the formula. So you have different ways of doing this. You can open brackets without inserting the equal to sum, or rather you can do it this way, sum without equal to, open bracket, which cell? What's this cell? E3 to E8. This is it. E8. Then you close the bracket. Let's give more gap. We are calculating for second term, don't forget, but they want us to show the formula in second term. So how do we calculate the score? That's what you just told them. You just showed them now. Don't add equal to. The moment you add equal to this, there will be calculation. See the formula, because this is going to be printed out. Get that? So you are expected to do it this way, or if you can also open bracket, equal to sum, make sure it's in capital letter, then you open bracket again, the cell E3, that means we are starting from the 80, 80, E3 to E8, to E8, forgive me, sorry, then that is all. So you can do it this way, and you also close the bracket, so it will be 2 brackets at the end. Or you go to use the first way, which is just typing the sum in capital letter, E3 to, which is the range, to E8. Then you close the bracket. Create a new column title, average score, after third term. After third term, so we only have a little space. Remember, this is our A4. The moment our work gets to the other side, it means we are no longer working with A4. So we need to maintain this space. Create a new column title, average score, after third term, and calculate the average score for each student. For what is the name? What is the title of the column? Average score. Average score. Okay. Average score. I make it bold, and I can also apply for you to go to the top part of the table. Average. There is a function named average also. You can type it in capital letter. Once it appears, then you highlight from this cell to F, to F3. Close the bracket and press enter. This is the average score of Kayode, equal to average, open bracket, this from D4 to what? The F4. Close the bracket and press enter. This is 80. So instead of going through this method, it will take your time. So there's something you can also do if you don't want to waste time on it, because these questions, you only have 45 minutes to answer it, so you must work smart. How do you do it? Once you have gotten one part of the answer, rather, just click and drag. You can see a dot here. Dot. Just click and drag, and the calculation will be done for others. Please make sure you did not go to the total score. It's important, because we are not calculating average score for total score. Number at the bottom left corner of your work. Print out the hard copy of your work. Now, registration number can be typed here. Just leave a space. So my reg number. The last part says print out the hard copy of your work, showing the grid lines of rows and column. Now, if I want to print, if I press Ctrl P, print preview. If you look at what I have here, there's no grid line. Write all your work. Make sure you select all your works, and then go to this under board. You have the borders and shading. That's the name. Border and shading. You click on it and select all borders. Borders, and you select all borders. All borders. You click on it, and you have everything with grid lines. So if I press Ctrl P now to print, if you look at it, you see what we have there. Now it's big. I can see the lines there. Yeah, I can see the lines there. So thank you for your time. You are welcome.